Oh,
What went on there?
yeah. Welcome to another edition of your two favorite heels shooting the shit.
With you.
Like we like to do every week. You know, we normally on Tuesdays, and I forgive us. We just a little late, a little late. God damn it, just a
Sorry.
just a little late, but we are here. We are
We
here.
are here.
Have no fear. Your two favorite heels are here. So what's been going on with you? How your week been?
Whew. Well, I mean, aside what I ranted to you about this, herb offline, hasn't been too bad. You know, beer never stops. I'll just tell you that. Um, beer never stops. But you had told me the other day that you had to attend a game because your girls on the step team. How did that go?
Oh yeah, that was cool. Besides being outside in the cold for a little bit, it was all right. I mean, it was worth it. So I mean, it be like that sometimes. And my boy
Yeah,
Wesley is in here. Bree is in here. How my people's doing
usual
this
suspects.
out there?
Usual suspects in here.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I mean,
Nah, it was. It
as a
was.
help, hey, that's a my opinion. Shit, that's a great reason to postpone this. Got to take care of them kids.
Oh yeah.
What the hell is that?
And as you see, Bree, you are officially a chat moderator. That's why you got that wrench on the side of
I
there.
was about to say, what is that
So
wrench? But I get it now.
basically, she has the ability to remove comments and people.
Mm.
So
Hey,
yes, indeed.
it is Thursday, but thank you.
It
Oh, sorry. Let me pull the
what's
comment.
going on, Nikki? Okay, beard. Hey, the mohawk is over.
All right. Hey, you know. Mm.
Yeah. I had my daughter had a step team thing at a football game this week, so we on our backup day. We on our backup day. Look, the people Florida, that is dog.
People are flowing in here.
Yeah, yeah.
Did y'all have any comments about the
Shout out to Hurricane.
did y'all have any comments about the special graphics that we had for today? Because this is
Um,
our Halloween episode of Two Heels.
yeah, the Halloween edition, as y'all can see right there.
Hey, that right there. I mean,
Ooh.
shit. That right there. That yeah.
Oh yeah,
Telling you.
we gotta do something special for Halloween.
Yep, that's right.
I do a little something special for the people. All
Yeah,
right,
my wife. Everything's cute.
our people is in here.
Yes, we have 8 people all ready to start. Hey,
Yes, they
look,
are doing LA Night Wrong. Y'all make sure y'all hit those likes buttons. But y'all know before we start, we like to give a shout out to all our sponsors. You are definitely watching your two favorite heels. Oh, excuse the fuck out of me. Where's my manners? You are watching your two favorite heels shooting the shit.
with you,
Shooting the shit. There we
with
go.
you.
Waiting on my boy.
Yeah,
Like we like to do normally on Tuesdays. Normally on Tuesdays, we on our backup day on Thursday. Make sure y'all go over there. Y'all support my boy Talking Monkey Business with Monkey Man. Big one supporter of the channel. Make sure y'all give his page a like, share, and subscribe over there on the YouTube.
yeah.
And friend of the channel, big supporter of the channel, my boy Bearded. Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe my boy page. I gotta give Monkey Man a rent so you can drop your link in the chat. Pause. Make sure y'all drop y'all links in the chat. Pause. So our people can get to your page a little easier. Shout out to my boy for show over there at For Show TV. Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe. And y'all know, friend of the channel, big supporter of the channel. Oh shit, hold on. Make sure I take it out. There you go. Tiger Mike, yes sir, over there on the Twitch at Tiger Mike 84. He
Yep.
is responsible for all these cool and neat little graphics y'all see. So
Oh
Make sure
yeah.
y'all send y'all boys, our boy, y'all appreciate. Yes, sir.
Wow.
All right. Now, all right. So it's not a lot of news on the forefront, but hey, let me ask you this before we start. Did you see that video, them vignettes over the weekend? Did anybody get a chance to look at them vignettes over the weekend?
They got us.
Yeah, they got us, bro.
They
I
got us.
appreciate that, Hurricane.
They got us.
Yeah, they got us. Like them vignettes that they aired over the weekend when people thought that was either Gunther coming back, Jericho coming back, or some type of creative elaborate return or debut.
Brock
It
about
was
to
just
join.
marketing for
Brock about to
WrestleMania.
join the Vision.
Yeah, it's just
And
it's
then
just
they released the video, and Triple H gave us a smirk in that video to let us know we got y'all.
gotcha. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
All it
Like,
was an advertisement for WrestleMania tickets going on sale in November.
which is up by 35%.
Oh, I know.
How y'all like that?
Oh, by the way,
WrestleMania tickets.
I
Go
did
ahead.
forget to tell you, me and my son will be at SmackDown next Friday.
Oh yeah. So you gonna give us a live first-hand experience in the building, so you can tell us who was over,
Yes,
what was over.
sir.
Yeah, hey, if you could get some video, please.
I'll take some videos.
We'd love to see.
I'll definitely take a
We'd
lot of
love to see.
pictures. I
But
always do.
anybody else out there? All right, what we got on tap for the show this week? We're gonna talk about Saturday night's main event. Yep. We're gonna review Raw. Yep. And boom. This right here. We are gonna talk about this.
I
Something got brought up.
Nikki brought it up. Oh, there's Bree giving Mike's link. That's cool. Nikki actually brought that up to me the other day. She actually sent it to me, and I was like, So,
Like, I saw it. I remember when I think I peeped it maybe 2 hours after he posted it, or maybe it was 3 or 4 hours, whatever. But I screenshotted it because I knew we was gonna talk about this in some way, matter of form. We was gonna talk about it, and when we get to that, we gonna talk about it. But I tell you, but you out of line. You out of line. You out of line. But where we're gonna start at? We're gonna start with Saturday night main event. Let's start with getting a little bit of this out the way, and we can go back to Raw, because Raw really was a snooze fest this week, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. It was only one good match. It was two good matches.
Because I fell asleep.
Two good matches, a great match, and that was it.
So my boy here, he's gonna have to give us more of a Raw review than I can, because I fell asleep.
Well, let's start with Saturday night's main event. What are y'all thinking about Saturday night's main event, y'all? Y'all think it's lining up to be a thumbs up show, thumbs in the middle show, a thumbs down show? On paper, to me, at least it looks like a thumbs up show.
On paper. But
what you think?
Matches aren't wrestled on paper.
Why not facts? Well, we only can go by what the card look like right now. But let's see what we got.
I sure fucking hope not.
But you seen my title from last week. Oh man, the real heel is in the building. Bearded is the real heel, y'all. Bearded, that's why he fits this channel so properly, because my boy, hey, he's a tough critic. He's a tough critic. But let's start right here. We're gonna start with the newly turned heel Jade Cargill versus Tiffany Stratton. Now, 3 weeks ago, I believe we talked about Jade a little bit, and I believe it was said that she's much better as a heel. It fits her real personality. Like, she comes off as a heel. Not saying she's not a likable person, but I'm just saying, like the way she was booked in the character we saw in AEW was the selling point. And what was she? A heel. It works.
It does.
I believe, and at this point, it kind of don't have no choice but to work. Because if we had her as a face for the last year and a half, and let's just say she's progressing. Let's start there. But overall presentation, besides the entrance, because the entrance was fire, no cap. But in the ring presentation, we was missing something here. So now that we're here as a heel, rather we like it or not, she's gonna to me, she's gonna be the champion. She can't lose. I appreciate it. We appreciate it, my man. We here every week. And if you can, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We here normally on our normal days, Tuesdays. This is our special day on backup day, Thursday. But yeah, so what do you think? Jade Cargill, Tiffany Stratton. Jade walks out the champ?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I don't think it's happening yet. I do like
what's your reason?
Direction. I like the direction we're going with her, but I still don't think Jade's ready for it yet. I mean, I don't. Okay, Tiffany as champion is not. I mean, it's about as good as.
It's not doing anything.
Yeah, I mean, it's about as good as the Judgment Day being the tag team champions. But one thing I can say about her turning heel is now you don't have to turn Bianca heel.
Right.
You don't have to turn Bianca
heel. Right.
You don't have to turn her heel, and I think I see where that's going. But Bianca would have to be on SmackDown first off. And if I'm not mistaken,
I believe she's coming back to SmackDown.
You know, it's crazy that SmackDown that we're going to is the Friday after Saturday night's main event. Could be some really good stuff going on that night. But
now Jade has to win. Now, I agree. Is she ready? At this point, it don't even matter if she's ready or not. It has to happen. This is about to be their third match together, if I'm not mistaken. And if Tiffany's only lost one match to La Primera, no bullshit. If she only lost one match, that means she's won everything else. And beating Jade will cut her legs out from under her. And it's time. Like, Tiffany has now, I think today is officially 300 days. We reached the end. And Bianca coming back to disrupt the match. That kind of like, I don't like that on Saturday night's main event because you're blowing off. You're not necessarily blowing off, but you're starting a new angle here. And that also knocks the wind out of Jade's sails because Bianca and Jade, as of now, is the rumored match for WrestleMania. So obviously that's where we're going. Now, I could see them pulling the trigger on obviously this is going to be the conclusion of the who did what, the Jade storyline. But originally I had that concluding with Bianca being revealed as a heel. But
now you don't have to.
But that's a heelish thing to do.
It is a heelish thing to do, but I mean, you don't have to even dip back into that storyline now.
Yeah, probably to leave well enough alone. But okay, other than that,
to be honest, if you don't have Naomi there, it's kind of hard to dip back into that storyline. Because, I
And
mean, but with Jade turning heel, you can leave Bianca face. You know what? What do they have to lose? What do they have to lose if they put the title on Jade?
nothing. Like that's all I'm saying. Like, I mean, at this point, you could if it's a bust, you could always transition back to Bianca. Bianca, goddamn it. Bianca nowadays is the de facto Triple H in the sense of if we put the title on this guy in the turns of bust, we could always put it back on you. We know what we got until we get ready for the next one.
That's
So
true.
on and so forth.
That's
So
true.
what? So y'all think we kind of split on that? Nikki, you got
No,
Jay. I mean, you got Tiffany.
I changed. I changed. I just said, what do we have to lose? What do they have to lose?
Okay, so we're in Salt Lake
Let's
City,
go ahead.
Utah. We are walking out.
Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and put it on Jade.
We got Jade the winner. Let's go to the next one. Yeah, where's D Black at? D Black not in the chat yet. Y'all, he fucks with Dirty Dom. Hey, what y'all fuck with Dirty Dom? Dirty Dom, thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, thumbs down. What y'all think?
I like Dom.
I like Dirty Dom. I fucks with him.
But
I think what's crazy is his initial turn. I was like, man, I don't know what we're gonna get with that. There go Ashley.
Yeah.
There go Ashley.
So are you saying Jade wins and then Bianca returns at the end and stares her down?
I can see that. Cause where's SmackDown next week?
Greenville. I'm gonna be there.
I like a Bianca return there.
That's what I just
Jade
said.
promo when she's feeling us.
That's what I just said. I said it's the Friday after Saturday night's main event. We could have quite a bit going down that night.
Yeah, I'm with that. And plus, more eyes could be on it. Saturday night's main event. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nah, yeah. Hell yeah. I like that better on SmackDown. Matter of fact, let me see right quick. Who got the late game? ESPN, NCAA. Because if it's a big time NCAA game going on that night, people not stopping to watch Saturday night's main event. I'm telling you that right now. So you'll get more eyes on it. You'll get more eyes on it on SmackDown. So yeah, I really like it on SmackDown. Now pause. Give me 1 second. 1 second, and I can get this percolating. Nebraska and USC. Oh no, okay. Oklahoma and Tennessee. Yeah. More people gonna tune in to the NCAA that night. So yeah, I like that. I like that return better on SmackDown. That's gonna be big.
On Peacock
during the late game.
Yeah.
And so it means you're gonna have to choose.
Well,
and that's what I'm saying. If it wasn't a big time college football game on, then yeah, for sure. But nah, SmackDown, Greenville, book it. Book it.
All right.
Dirty Dominic. Hey, a matter of fact, when she come, make sure you have your camera ready, because when she come out, we can take videos so we can see if the pop is big in the building versus on camera.
Oh yeah.
But absolutely. Dominic Mysterio versus Penta versus Rusev. What y'all got going with this match? Who you like and how do you like them?
At this point, it almost, man, like at this point, Rusev's got to win this, right?
At some point.
I mean, I can't. I mean, Penta and Rusev were both free agents from AEW.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
One
But
of them,
Rusev actually has a
Ru-
history here. Rusev is a WWE product. Penta is not.
I believe Penta is going to be Intercontinental Champion at some point. It's just not going to be Saturday.
Not before he become a tag champ with his brother.
And don't get me wrong, I fucks with Penta. And
You know, love Penta.
yeah, exactly. I got to go with Rusev here.
No, man. I'm not gonna lie. That's a great time to get out. that was a great time, but
that was a great time to get out.
2020 was the time to come back.
Yeah.
Summer of 2020 to be exact.
Hot.
Yeah. Yeah. If you can, you just gotta go. They have the playlist on you on the WWE YouTube page where you can watch all the segments from the beginning of the bloodline up until WrestleMania this past year.
It's about 2.5 hours, I think. But it literally shows.
But it's worth at least at least 90% of it is definitely worth it for sure.
Oh, yeah.
The first 90%.
Oh yeah.
But I like Rusev, man. I got my chips on Rusev. Cause they low key have been booking Rusev relatively strong since the match with Sheamus. And if I'm not mistaken, he hasn't taken a clean pinfall loss. All the matches with Dominic is he had to cheat.
They've all been fuck finishes.
Right. So I like Rusev this week.
It's got to be. It's got to be because if you don't, if you don't pay it off by giving it to Rusev, then what are you doing with him? Like, why did you have that great? I mean,
that what?
You had that great match with Sheamus.
That's funny.
Rusev,
that's why Rusev got to win this.
Yes, you have to give it to Rusev here. Because if you don't, then you're.
It's only so many times you could beat Rusev with the same finish over and over before he starts looking like an idiot.
Mm-hmm.
Because how do you get beat the same way 4 times that don't catch on? I mean, just simple logic.
Absolutely.
So, what my people? Hello.
Let's hear what y'all think.
We got 6 people in here. We want to know what y'all think too. Who y'all got? Dom. There you go. Rusev Day. Very nice. Very nice. Rusev Day. I think it'll work wonders. I believe they're slowly turning Rusev face. Personally.
Nah.
I think the bigger emphasis with Dom is the AAA Mega Championship. Mm-hmm. He's a god over there in Mexico.
He is.
Oh, he's a god.
He absolutely is. And I think they're going to start shipping his focus over there.
I mean, yeah, it's the best way to build a product at this point, at least.
Okay, Nikki, who are you going with?
Okay, there we go.
Who are you going with? Rusev?
We on Dom. We on. And wow. He is, but that's why Penta is there.
Well,
Penta takes the pin.
Penta, yeah. Or the submission.
Penta takes the pin. Yeah.
Or the accolade.
And he passes out. But I kind of feel like the pass out now has been kind of repetitive at this point. We didn't see it a lot in the last year.
Absolutely.
Yes, indeed. It's a triple. Which I think. All right. So it seemed. Yeah. All right. Who you like though? Rusev or Penta? Why you know like Penta?
Dom already has it. They're not.
My boy Hurricane twisted.
They're not giving anything to him. He's already got it.
He's saying the win, giving him the win. Giving him the win.
Oh, okay. I was like, he's already got the title. But
yeah, man. Y'all know Dominic Mysterio is a 20-year vet. And he did hard time.
Yeah, he did hard time. He did. Sure did.
Courtesy of the boss man, Cobb County, Georgia. All right. It seems like the general consensus is we're all on Penta. Right?
Rusev.
I want to say harder to cheat his way out. Plus has done it several times. I want to say Rusev, but I don't really have a favorite, but Penta's kind of over too. Yeah, that's what I was saying about Rusev. You can't keep beating Rusev the same way until after a while, you're going to look like an idiot.
Well, thing is, in a triple threat match,
I like Rusev, y'all.
There is no disqualification.
That's right.
That's a triple threat match. No disqualification, no count out. You could have the Judgment Day cost Dom this title too.
There it go right here. Bam. What's next for Rusev if he take the L here? Nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Purgatory. SmackDown. Mm-hmm. These two things are seems to be synonymous. But here go the more. Here gonna be this match coming up. Is going to be the most polarizing match of the entire night. Bam. CM Punk versus Yeet Man Jey Uso for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. So, facts. I agree with that, nigga. I agree with that. So, CM Punk versus Jey Uso for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. You'll take off? What you mean take off? 4 letters, 1 word. Punk. 4 letters, 1 word. Braun. That's what I say. 4 letters, 1 word. Braun. I'm gonna tell you why I don't like CM Punk to win this.
I don't think that's gonna.
Tell you why I don't like that one either.
Take off as in run. It's no count out. There's
he don't have to be in the ring. He don't have to be in. But that's the thing. He's in the match to drop the belt, but he's not gonna be the one that's gonna get pinned. He's not gonna eat the pin. It's definitely gonna be Rusev or Penta. More specifically Penta. But Jay gonna win. They gonna have Roman come back and beat him. Nope. Roman was rumored to have. Well, Roman was penciled in to face Seth for the World Heavyweight Championship. I don't believe Roman was going to beat Seth. To continue that story of Roman is yet to beat Seth straight up in a one-on-one match. That's just how I see it. Braun is definitely a beast. Because whoever, I want y'all to understand this. Whoever's winning this belt, you're losing it to Braun Breaker. That's happening. That's happening.
I don't think there's going to be a winner.
It shouldn't be. This is
I
the
don't think
one
there's gonna
time
be,
where it
I
actually.
don't think there's going to be a winner. I think when somebody gets close to winning, Braun and Bronson are going to come out and wreck shit like they always do, and we're going to leave both of them laying. Both Punk and Jay are going to be laid out. No winner. Then you have
As
a
it
triple
should
threat
be.
or a fatal four-way at Survivor Series, and Braun Breaker is walking out as the champion.
I don't think the World Heavyweight Championship is.
Anything else makes no
I don't think
sense.
I don't think the World Heavyweight Championship will be defended at Survivor Series.
You don't think so?
Because it's still on the table that Roman and Punk is going to be on teams with each other in War Games against the Vision. So however this belt gets put on Braun is gonna happen before Survivor Series. So, and it might happen on Raw. Honestly, it might happen on Raw. Like, okay, for the exact same reason I was saying about a Bianca Belair return on Saturday night's main event, and just like you alluded to a couple weeks ago, even though you was referring to the WWE Championship, we never had a championship change hands, a world title at least, change hands on Saturday night's main event. And this is the perfect time to where a disqualification, a no contest, this match going to a no contest actually makes sense. Because again, putting it back on Jey Uso does what if he's just going to lose to Braun Breaker? Didn't we see that with the Intercontinental Championship? Jay won his first singles title, which was the IC belt from Braun Breaker, turned around and lost to Braun Breaker like 2 weeks or 3 weeks later.
Absolutely not, Bearded. Brock Lesnar is not a faction guy.
Then putting it on CM Punk. Let's just think about this for a second. Even though he's held the world title for five fucking minutes, we don't count that as a legitimate title reign, even though it does go in the books as a title reign, right? Does it even sound appealing? CM Punk's first title run,
Saturday night,
Salt Lake City, Utah. Salt Lake City, Utah.
No. Now
DQ. I'm not DQ. I keep saying DQ.
There is a report out there that Jey Uso is going to win, and then he's going to enter into a feud with his brother for the world title. I, for one, say hell no.
Who reported that?
I saw it. I don't know who reported it.
They need their media license stripped. Whoever reported that bullshit.
They said that Jey Uso was gonna win. Actually, I think my wife's the one that sent that to me. That Jey Uso. Actually, no, my brother sent it to me. Hang on, I'll find it. Hang on.
Let's just play devil's advocate for a second. Hold on. Let me catch up with some of these comments right quick.
Go ahead, catch up with comments. I'll find it and I'll read it to you.
All right. I have to do with the candy. Our rules / match change on the spot since Braun taken out of the contenders match. No, he got taken out of the contenders match as a punishment. Because why would you reward the guy who in storyline has injured the original champion and made the belt vacant in the first place? And Braun's such a badass. Braun should just win this motherfucker straight. Like, whoever he's in the ring with, he should kill him. Honestly. Damn. Yeah, Brock joining the Vision, that'll be crazy. They already... and then it stifles Braun Breaker and it stifles Bronson Reed. Because Brock Lesnar automatically usurps
He's not
Brock
a
Lesnar.
action guy though.
Brock Lesnar automatically usurps everything that's around him, including them. Lesnar one record show now for sure. Perk ain't. He actually hates getting called that, but that version of Kurt Angle, was a fucking monster.
Let's see. Was it my wife or was it my brother that sent it to me? I have to go way back. That's coming. That's coming at some point. That is definitely coming at some point.
Yeah. Now that's a match that needs to happen. Braun versus Lesnar. That should have happened at some time within this next year. For sure.
Yes.
But while you look that up.
Just give me a second. I know somebody sent it to me.
Now, it's unfortunate that Seth had to get hurt when he got hurt, because without him getting hurt, we wouldn't be having this fiasco. And unfortunately, Jey Uso, like I said, like it's been said, like I'm sure all of y'all done gathered, he's an entrance. Like once the bell ring, that's really it. Like, and honestly, this whole running it back, that's actually getting pretty fucking annoying, to be honest.
That shit was funny. CM Punk fucking did that shit on Monday.
Yeah. That's bullshit. Jey Uso is actually this generation's Ultimate Warrior, just more likable. That's not to say that Jey Uso can't wrestle. I'm just talking about from an interest standpoint.
I was about to say, man, come on now.
Yeah. From an entrance standpoint,
that's a bad comparison, but I guess if you really think about it,
I had to make sure I had to put that context on the end.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. I don't know if I'm gonna find it. It was something that said the plan was for Jey Uso to win, and then start a feud with Jimmy for the world title. I don't know what the fuck it is.
But if Jimmy and Jey is in a match, together, a world championship match, we know who's winning that. Like, that's crazy.
Well, damn sure ain't gonna be Jimmy. But we'll get to Jimmy. We'll get to Jimmy in a minute, because there's something that came up earlier this week that actually makes a little.
It's very intriguing, and you want to stick around for that. You definitely wants to stick around for that. So, for one last time, what y'all got here?
I got no contest.
I got no contest also.
I got no contest because I think Braun and Bronson are going to come out and wreck shit and leave them both laying. And then you're not going to have a winner. We'll settle it on...
It should have been Night of Champions.
We'll settle it on Raw. Maybe not the following Monday, but maybe the week after.
Gotcha.
No, we're not doing Jimmy wrong. I mean, what is he giving us to have any kind of confidence in him? Even... Come on, man.
Jimmy, the story about Jimmy Uso is just unfortunate that he tore his ACL when he did, because I honestly believe what Jey is doing was always for Jimmy, but Jimmy ended up getting hurt and they had to do something, and Jey was there and they used him, and this is what we are like. And this is Jey Uso is exactly what this is exactly this in a microcosm. He is the perfect example of an entrance getting over, and an entrance propelling you to the main event of WrestleMania. Matter of fact, he is Daniel Bryan in 2013 without the same in-ring ability. The fans loved it. He was over, and that's just what it is. But it had booking shit like that has a very, very short shelf. Damn, I'm twisted over my words. A very short shelf life. And we have reached that point because it's not like he's great in the ring to where he can evolve what it is that he does. Even if he turns heel, are you really going to take that serious? Now, insert Jimmy. Jimmy's back from injury. Jimmy ended up breaking his toe. That night they had their one-on-one match at WrestleMania, but that's neither here nor there.
I found
now that
it.
All right, now that Jimmy is back consistently on television, him being around Jay, who's the former IC champion, the former world heavyweight champion, it actually indirectly or directly, I guess, give Jimmy the rub. Because without this, Jimmy would be doing nothing. He'll be like R-Truth, doing nothing. Now,
all right,
Jimmy. Now, what you about to say?
It says Jey Uso scheduled to face CM Punk for the vacant World Heavyweight Championship. Reported outcome: rumors indicate that Jey will win the match, but a major plot twist is expected to occur immediately afterward. Following his win, Jey is reportedly planning to turn on his brother Jimmy. This betrayal would lead to a future feud between the brothers for the World Heavyweight Championship. This storyline would aim to provide a new chapter for the Uso brothers' rivalry following their previous WrestleMania match. Take it for whatever you want to take it as. I'm just, I lost IQ points.
I'm taking it down there to the stove, and I'm gonna try to give me some. I'm gonna take it to the stove, and I'm gonna try to give me a box of cigars with it, and see what I come up with.
Like I said,
but no, seriously, like that. Look, I don't care about them doing a Jimmy and Jay feud. Very nice.
No.
I don't care about them doing a Jimmy and Jay feud. It just don't have to be for the world championship. Because again, like, is it even remotely believable that Jimmy Uso is going to be the world champion?
Damn well, Jimmy Uso is not winning that world title. If you do that, you might as well just give it the Medusa treatment.
I would much rather if Jimmy comes out and try to help Jay and ended up backfiring. Now, I mean, but it'll backfire ultimately to no contest, in my opinion. Which
I think we could end up with.
Let me call Triple H.
I think we could end up with Jimmy Uso versus Jey Uso.
You feel me?
CM Punk versus Braun Breaker. That's gonna be what I think is going to end up happening. And then Braun walks out with the title.
Okay, fine, fair. I'll meet you in the middle right here. If that 4-way were to happen, that's where Jimmy tries to help Jay and it backfires. And Jay ends up eating the pin.
Yes.
Cool. Now, we are at Cody Rhodes versus Drew McIntyre for the WWE Championship. What do we have ourselves here?
There is only one outcome for this match that makes any kind of sense. Drew McIntyre,
I'm listening,
has to be the first person to ever win a world championship on Saturday night's main event.
Well, technically, that'd be Jade Cargill.
No. No, we're talking about the world championship. I believe the women's championship has changed hands on Saturday night's main event.
It did.
But here's the thing. If it's true that Cody went to Triple H before WrestlePalooza and told him that he wanted Drew to win, man, at some point you got to do it. If Cody's ready to give up the title, which it seems like he is.
Y'all know where I stand, so I'm just laying out and let you have it. Go down there.
I'm telling you, there's only one result that makes sense in this match. Anything else just doesn't make any damn sense whatsoever. It has to be Drew. It absolutely 100% has to be Drew McIntyre. Cody, I love you, boy, but you're getting boring.
Now, it got to be real because if me, you, and Beard is on the same page, it got to be real. It got to be real.
Oh, shit. Now, if we're all in agreement, yeah. No.
There's two things.
I think we just spoke it into existence.
There's two things on this channel that I have. Nah, that's funny. There's two things on this channel that I've advocated for since this channel's inception. That is, no bush. I ain't bullshit.
There it is.
And Drew must get his due. Drew must get his due. Drew must get his due. Drew McIntyre, and I repeat, has been outside of Roman Reigns, peak heel bloodline. Drew Hill. I call this man Drew Hill. Drew McIntyre has been the best heel character on WWE television. That's funny.
Oh, right guard.
Now, Drew have always been the bridesmaid and never the bride. It's only so many times he can lose. Matter of fact, you can count on your fingers in the last year and a half how many times he actually won a big time match. Every other ones he's lost. And I'm willing to, I just got to believe that if Drew agreed to do all this putting over, all this business, there got to be something big for him on the back end. This got to be there something big. It got to be. It got to be. And hey, you can use Randy Orton to do it. That same finish that y'all tried to do at WrestlePalooza, you can do it right here. Have Orton come out, try to help. I mean, it's the same it's the Jimmy Uso thing, just with Randy Orton. Cody is boring as hell. But if Drew loses again, how serious do you take him?
You can't. You can't take him serious anymore.
And y'all know what we take serious over here? We take serious your two favorite heels coming to you live every Tuesday like we like to do. I know it's Thursday. We are operating on our backup day. That's just how we do it over here. Make sure y'all give a shout out to my boy Monkey Man over there, talking monkey business on YouTube. Great and inspiring content. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe there. And make sure you get at my boy Bearded Conversations. Go live every day, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. And great content, educational content, very nice conversations over there. Make sure y'all check them out, like, share, and subscribe. And my boy For Show TV. Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe to my boy For Show TV, big friend of the program. And shouts out to contributor to the program, Tiger Mike 84. All these cool graphic designs y'all have seen running around this place, that's all Tiger Mike 84, man. Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe to my boy Twitch channel, Tiger Mike 84 over there on Twitch. Make sure y'all check him out. All right.
He's live every Saturday and every Sunday.
Every Saturday and Sunday.
I wouldn't necessarily say he's reaching tribal chief repetitiveness, because I mean tribal chief repetitiveness lasted for 4 years. So I don't think we've reached that level yet. Maybe we've reached that level of annoyance, but Cody's just not he's like I said, I love my boy. I love Cody, but he's just, what more can you do with him? You know, what more can you do with him? Yeah, we can link all those on there. I'm sure we can.
No problem. I got it.
Like,
I get that done.
but man, like, what more can you do with Cody? You know, you
Man,
can't do much more with Cody. I mean, you know, I don't know. I just,
this is a byproduct.
like I said,
This is a
nobody. There was
byproduct
probably
of you
nobody.
having a company.
Go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
This is the byproduct. This is the byproduct of a company not having any stars coming down the pipe at a consistent level or at the level in which they need to.
That's
that are legitimate threats to the WWE Championship. Now, you do have your Braun Breakers, you do have your Carmelo Hayes if you want to go that way. You do have your Pentas, your Dominic Mysterios, but these are world heavyweight champions, IC champions, US champions at best. We talking about the World Wrestling Entertainment Championship, which is the top of the line title. It's the title with all the lineage. It's the title that says you are the number one guy in the company.
That's
and
right.
outside of Roman Reigns, it's only been Cody Rhodes. And let's be honest, this version of Cody Rhodes is not even a WWE product.
Nope.
Now, for whatever reasons, I get it. You know, they tried to bet their money on Seth Rollins. Obviously, you see why. You see the picture, you see the state of the World Heavyweight Championship. You see why they can't always bank their chips on Seth Rollins. You see people like Braun Strowman come and go. You seen Bray Wyatt, may he rest in peace. Amazing promo, great entrance, all this other whatnot, but in the ring, it wasn't all that. You got your Randy Ortons, but these are the old guards. You got your CM Punks, but these are the old guards. Truthfully, Drew McIntyre is an old guard. Drew been around since 2009. It was 2009 when Vince called him the chosen one.
Oh
shit.
I don't know about that. You got to put the. What was that?
Now, Bronson Reed, we got to do a little bit more developing with him.
Yeah,
he got his win over Roman, and that's cool. But even the Hurricane beat the Rock.
Yeah, he did.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, I remember.
Not in the ring. Not in the ring. In the ring work was a little shaky. It's funny. Him and Bo Dallas is the exact opposite. Bo Dallas is actually better in the ring. He was just not as good of a promo. He's a good promo in his own right, but not as good as Bray. There go my boy Nate. Prayers out to my boy Nate, man. He got to go get surgery soon, man. Got to see my boy back on the field, man. Prayers up. We rocking with you over here at the program for sure. I feel like there's more to be told in this story with Braun and Roman. No, it is. It is. And that's why Braun Breaker should get the World Heavyweight Championship. That's why Braun Breaker should go on and face Roman at WrestleMania and beat him.
I'm sure there's going to be some jealousy with Bronson and Braun. I mean, that always happens anytime you have a team and then one kind of, gets up here and the other one's still down here. You kind of get that jealousy.
The Marty Jannetty, Shawn Michaels conversation.
God, yes. Hell, even
there's just no barbershop
even
window.
Even when Randy Orton won the title when he was in Evolution and Triple H, couldn't handle it. But
sure, bro. You don't believe, Bearded?
He will eventually,
Yeah.
and he's going to need some more development before we can safely say, yeah, I think Bronson should be world heavyweight championship or even world heavyweight champion or even WWE champion. You know, it's one of those. I just, you know, it's there's. I think there's a lot more.
Now, what y'all gotta know? What y'all gotta know is Braun Breaker is a Steiner. God damn it. We
Yes, he
talking
is.
Rick Steiner. Yeah.
Scott Steiner.
Scott Steiner. Yeah. That's what we talking.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. And
so he's gonna
the way that like Braun Breaker, to me, the ceiling for Braun Breaker, he can quite possibly be to WWE today where Brock Lesnar was in 2003. I believe he's a little bit more agile than Brock. Not stronger, but more agile. Because the way he hit the ropes, come on. Brock ain't going that fast. Pause. Now, I understand Brock had the shooting star press. Now, I know Brock had the shooting star press, which we saw at WrestleMania. If you know, you know. But the way that Braun Breaker does that that Hurricane Run off the top rope, Brock ain't doing nothing like that. I did not believe at all. That's funny. Yeah, faster. They both are freak athletes. Facts. Yeah, Braun Breaker did play football. He actually got signed as an undrafted free agent by the Ravens. Just didn't last long.
Yeah.
Scott Steiner's son plays for I forgot the goddamn school. I know they were red. I know it ain't Wisconsin or Nebraska or nothing big time like that.
Braun played for
but
Georgia,
ironically him. I have no idea. I cannot tell you where Braun Breaker went to college. I just know he got signed as an undrafted free agent as a to the Ravens.
Brock was on the preseason roster for the Vikings. I don't think he ever actually played. Did he play for him?
Oh yeah, he never made the 53-man roster.
No, I mean he played some preseason.
He played a little Japan bit preseason.
Yeah.
Yeah. He Rick's son. No, yeah, facts. I'm saying Scott's son plays college ball right now. They actually had Shane McMahon's son, Declan or Dylan, whatever the fuck his name is, in the crowd. Me and my boy looked up his stats one day. He said, "Yeah, cause he ain't too hot over there on the team." But that's neither here nor there. Basically, based off our predictions, I got Saturday night's main event being a thumbs up show. At the worst, being a thumbs in the middle show. I don't think it'll be terrible. I wasn't North Carolina. I forgot his name. I think his name Declan McMahon. I could be wrong. It started with a D though. I'm sure it's easy to look up. But
throw it in the Google
what
machine,
was y'all thoughts about Monday Night Raw last night? Was it a thumbs up, thumbs in the middle, or thumbs down show?
Monday night.
Y'all let me know.
Monday night 3 days ago.
What was it? Well, I said yesterday. My bad.
It was I don't know. I fell asleep. I saw the opening promo, which was okay. You know, Jay.
He did go to Kennesaw. That's right. I knew it somewhere out there in Georgia.
Yeah, Brock didn't make the Vikings.
Raw was a bullshit show. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. It was only worth watching two matches. JD McDonough and Sheamus. And there it was, Indiana. I knew it was some red team. I just didn't want to be out there. I didn't know for sure. But anyway, it was JD McDonough versus Sheamus, Penta and Rusev. and the women's tag title match at the end of the show, which obviously I know Charlotte and Alexa Bliss went over. Now, strange. We're gonna start with the main event. Strange. The Kabuki Warriors come out and attack Charlotte, Alexa, and Lyra, but they did not touch Bailey. What do y'all think about that?
Well,
Yeah, roll tide.
Bailey used to be with Asuka and Kyrie and
Shit, son.
So, I mean, Stream East is still alive. It's just
Still
not
alive?
its own. It's not its own standalone link anymore. It's not a standalone link anymore, but it's still there. I watch it every weekend when I have to watch. Yeah.
Make sure it is. Do y'all see that happening?
I do.
When? Let me know. When?
I think it's going to happen in the next 3 Monday nights. Because then you can set up the next 3 Monday nights, because then you can set up something for them at Survivor Series.
No, it's obviously going to happen. I'm just saying when.
I think within the next 3 Monday nights.
I'm gonna tell you one thing about this match when we get there. That was a great match. If you did not see this match, go out of your way to see that. JD and Rusev, JD and that was JD and Sheamus. That's JD and Sheamus.
Rusev. I was like, wait, no.
But I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying.
Penta.
Mm-hmm.
And that match was.
It was good.
Happened.
It was good. I would say great.
Something happened with that match to where it ended up being a triple threat. I do know that. I just don't remember.
Run in by the Grande Americano.
Oh, of course, yeah. That storyline needs to die.
So you say in 3 weeks?
I'm saying within the next 3 weeks.
If for some reason, hold on, wait a minute. Lyra's gonna switch up on Bailey.
Turn on her before she can turn on her, before Bailey can turn on her. That's actually intriguing.
I'm not mad at that. Yeah, that's actually pretty fucking intriguing.
Either am I. That's actually, yeah. That's a great fucking point.
I like that, actually. I like that a lot. I didn't even think about that. Fuck yeah. Rusev still he be bogus in his matches. Hey man, it's a lot of power, bro. It's a lot of power moves. Rusev match is gonna be good depending on who he's in the ring with, so who can sell for him. I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't, because the reason why I wouldn't be mad about them winning the tag belts is because I don't give a good shit about the tag belts. They has lost their luster 2 weeks after their debut. Like, I honestly, not facts. Asuka is though. I like what they're doing with Asuka, but the tag belts, they can throw that shit back in the trash. It has no value, honestly. No. Absolutely not. See, I was rocking with you. I was rocking with you with the Lyra, but I can't
No.
rock with you with that.
No. Absolutely.
No.
No. No. Daniel
This will
Bryan.
immediately turn into
No.
AEW.
No. No.
This will immediately turn into AEW.
No.
They got first off, look, before I even remotely entertained the thought of debuting any or reestablishing any old titles, book the ones you have better. Let's start with the Women's United States Championship. Let's start there before we do anything with any new belts. Because new, I get what you're saying, and there were great times, but that was 20 years ago. 20 years ago. They tried, but matter of fucking fact, they tried to do it with the they tried to bring back the hardcore championship. They just called it the 24/7 title. And that sucks. It's
My man just said the TV title.
WWE never had a TV title.
My man just said
they
TV
never
title.
had a TV title.
Oh my god.
They never had a TV title. Somebody at the door? Oh shit. I just said that online.
What the fuck?
I thought somebody was knocking. Where we at? Okay, yeah. Now, Charlotte, Alexa, I like what they're doing. We can keep the belts over there. Lyra, Bailey, this obviously is going to come to an end. You say in 3 weeks. If I was booking the show, I would have it at Survivor Series.
Okay.
I would have Bailey. I would, because it's going to work twofold. See, check me out here. Asuka is going to play on Bailey's alter ego, manipulate her a little bit, get her to join up with them. Now, the other four, you have obviously I guess you could do Charlotte and Alexa again. I mean, I ain't got too much to work with here. Damn. I want to say this team get captained by AJ Lee because I just can't see her not being on the show. I can't see her not being on the show. And Becky Lynch, captain in the other team. So it'd be Becky. Becky. I got it. I'm tripping. Okay, we can have Becky, the Kabuki Warriors, Lyra, Bailey versus Io, Rhea, Charlotte, Alexa, AJ Lee. There we go. 5 on Fizzle. And
did you just say
Lyra
that you're gonna put Lyra and Bailey on the same side as the Kabukis after they attack? Well, they attacked Lyra.
They attack Lyra, but that's what I'm saying. Look at the story. Look at the way that they're doing the Bailey and Lyra situation. Basically, Bailey keep putting Lyra in situations that she kind of don't feel that she kind of feels uncomfortable with, but the niceties in her allows her to do these things for Bailey under the guise of them being friends and being there for her.
Give me your 5 on 5 again.
Becky, Bailey, and Lyra, the Kabuki Warriors. So that'd be Asuka and Kairi Sane.
Okay.
Versus Io Sky, Rhea Ripley, Alexa, Charlotte, captained by AJ Lee. AJ and Becky. We got to tell that story there. AJ and Becky, we have to tell that story. Rhea, and Io, Kabuki Warriors, we kind of haven't wrapped that story up either. Bailey is in there to start her program with Lyra. Because it's funny, on the main roster, we have not had a turn in the cage yet. We have not had a heel turn in the, so to speak, heel turn in the War Games by way of a traitor.
So
Triple H is a history man.
So what are we doing with Stephanie?
Stephanie.
Are you trying to tell me you're not gonna have Stephanie on the Survivor Series card?
I can, but where? Roxanne never got her one-on-one match for the world title after she beat somebody. Who did she beat like 3 or 4 weeks ago? Was it Io? She pinned Io.
I don't remember, but Stephanie and Roxanne had a match not too long ago that sucked ass, but
so they can run it back. I haven't run it back because I'm sure they could give us better than that. Because I'm sure they know that match wasn't all that good either. You don't need SmackDown representation on this. Let me catch up with these comments. Let me see here. They need to elevate the women's title. Yes. That's exactly why I don't want no new championships.
Oh.
I know that I'm saying don't bring back none of them on the top. No, well, yeah. But still, bro, no championships. None. Until you book what you already have out there better. But at the same time, they probably did Julia to try to make her relevant. Shit. Yes, you failed abruptly, which is crazy. CM Punk said it best. How do I know I can get over in the main event if you never put me in the main event or put me in the ring with main event turds? He didn't say the heel side, but I just went on to name the whole match again. You don't need SmackDown representation. SmackDown have a strong enough story to tell this. And plus, the strongest story on SmackDown, is Jade and Tiffany. And that actually says a lot. There go D Blacker fella. There go my boy. I started this study. Oh shit. What you mean we can't do that? Yeah, how's that dum-dum? About as good as these. These are the world's greatest candies. Love these. They only come out around Halloween time, I believe.
I decided to.
But anyway,
I decided to try something out of the ordinary, and I'm kind of regretting the decision. This is a dill pickle flavored lollipop. And I am absolutely regretting it.
Is this? We're talking about Raw from Monday night, and we're on Lyra and Bailey. Basically, what started this was when will Bailey turn on Lyra? My boy Nate says Lyra will turn on Bailey. We've been unpacking that.
One more.
And I just put out my women's war games match. I got the Kabuki Warriors, which is Asuka, Kairi Sane, Bailey, Lyra, captained by Becky Lynch, versus Io, Rhea, Alexa, Charlotte, captained by AJ Lee.
Why would you leave her off of Survivor Series? That's one of your majors.
It's the least favorite of the majors, but a major nonetheless. Yeah,
it's going to be a.
I would just have her in the ring with Roxanne. I would have in the ring with Roxanne. have her beat Roxanne, which beating Roxanne at this point, it ain't gonna really do anything because she's just, we gotta find her something to do until Liv Morgan come back. And Liv Morgan allegedly supposed to come back the beginning of the year.
What about Stephanie versus Nikki Bella?
Oh no. They had a Roxanne versus Nikki Bella match this week, and the crowd couldn't give a fuck about that match.
I know, but it just kind
of I want to see it now too.
It kind of seems like they're kind of building towards a.
Yeah.
Damn, you can't get that fucker clean, can you?
Hell no. Now I'm listening. Go ahead.
It kind of seems like they are working towards Nikki turning on Stephanie. It just kind of seems like that's where we're headed with that.
I don't like all these fucking heel turns.
Everybody wants to see. No, I'm not saying that's what I want to see. I'm not saying that's what I want to see.
Wesley, my boy, dog.
I'm just like, no. I'm not saying that's what I want to see. I'm giving you a scenario, asking you what you think about it. Trust me. I don't want to see Nikki Bella against Stephanie Baker. Stephanie versus
I'm not
Raquel?
really mad about that. I'm not really mad about that. I like Roxanne better, but hey, well, what if we have, very nice, what if we have Stephanie versus Raquel versus Roxanne? Hey, I like that, actually. I like that a whole hell of a lot. Because look, the Judgment Day is cracking, right? Obviously, they've been telling this story for the last 3 years. We haven't seen friction between Raquel and Roxanne. And Liv is coming back. And Raquel is going to have to pick a side whenever Liv come back. Because originally she was with Liv. All right. Steph, what y'all think about that? Stephanie versus Raquel versus Roxanne. What y'all think? Wesley, what you think about that?
I like the idea, but knowing WWE, they'll fucking put Nikki Bella in there as a fourth person just to keep her relevant. I'm not saying that's what I want. Trust me, I'm just saying, knowing how they operate, they're going to give us everything
as off this show.
I agree.
You say leave Stephanie off? Nah, leave Nikki off. Can't contribute nothing. See? La Primera, no bullshit. That no bullshit. No.
She's not coming back until at least January.
Surprise entrant in the Royal Rumble. That's where she at. That's where she at.
Rumble. Okay. I could,
with Roxanne in the ring, with Raquel in the ring. Yes. That's where we go.
I like the idea of the triple threat. You have Roxanne and Raquel have a little bit of tension, and basically one cost the other the match. Stephanie stays champion.
Raquel should eat the pin.
You can't pin Roxy.
Shit. No bullshit. There you go. No bullshit. Nah, shit. I think she could get that Pop Rocks over. Imagine Roxanne hitting the Pop Rocks on what's his name? On what's her name?
Raquel?
On Raquel. That'd be pretty big.
That would be.
that'd be pretty big.
That would be interesting.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Okay. No,
Now
I could go with the triple threat. That way you actually get Stephanie involved in one of your major shows, which is the least major of all the majors.
which in San Diego, they in San Diego, yes. Obviously Rey Mysterio. They have a big Latino market over there. So yes, you definitely gotta put Stephanie on the card. For sure. Damn, we just damn near booked Survivor Series, didn't we?
Hell yeah.
Now, for sure. Before the PLE.
I'm like,
before the poll, pause.
Pause.
But no,
supposed to be
JD, this. No, all right, y'all. We got to state this. JD's win over Sheamus, even though it came by nefarious means from Finn Balor, it still don't change that this is the biggest win in JD's solo career. He just pinned a former WWE champion, a former World Heavyweight champion. Facts. Yes, Raquel takes the pin.
No. I mean, there's no. That's the only reason it would be a triple threat is to have Raquel take the pin. That's.
Matter of fact, I like that match now more. I like that match more and more now. You're in San Diego. It's a big Latino market. Everybody in the ring is of Hispanic descent of one form or another. Yeah, hell yeah.
Good idea.
Oh yeah.
Props to you, brother.
No problem. I gotta drink to that.
That's a good one. That shit.
Yeah.
You came up with that one like just on the fly. That's great.
Well, my boy inspired that when he said Stephanie versus Raquel, and I was already talking about her and Roxanne. I was like, well, damn. Put them all in there together. Fuck it. But now, Raw started off with probably one of the worst CM Punk in-ring segments ever. Now, CM Punk can do what he can, but he's not a miracle worker.
That shit was funny.
And CM Punk will always have more. He always have more better promos than he have terrible promos or just basic average promos. Very nice. I learned that at the Lead the Go school of promoting over there EVCW.
I thought it was funny as hell, and I thought it was funny as hell when CM Punk came out and did the. Yeah, exactly.
Call the personality play again.
Boy, I tell you, Jay looked like he was ready to explode.
And Jay, I mean, we back here again, y'all. Yes, Jay at this point, world champion. No, we could. I wish they could have did a little bit more to further help build towards the match. But this is, I mean, granted, this did just fall in their lap. So I mean, I guess I can't completely blame them, right? But this did nothing to get us excited for Saturday. If anything, it makes me want to see the DQ. I keep saying the DQ. It makes me want to see the no contest finish even more.
Yes.
What did y'all think about that basic ass promo this week?
Is that going to be the main event, or is Cody and Drew going to be the main event? What would you? Okay, let me put it this way. What would you put as the main event?
The WWE Championship, always and forever. I'm old school.
Okay.
I Appreciate that.
Hey,
Like
yeah,
the
yeah.
video, man. Thumb up the video, man.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah.
All right. So we have not discussed what is the title of our.
Oh, that was next.
Oh, okay. All
Oh,
right.
that's next. We don't want it, but it's happening. All right. Well, L.A. Knight. Yeah.
No.
It was a loser yet again.
Come on. No. No. No.
I ain't gonna lie. The Titans got a better chance of winning the rest of the games for the rest of the season than Jimmy Uso being the champion.
You sorry bastard.
I'm a heel, brother. I need a barbershop window. That's all I need.
Just so
But
y'all
no,
know, for the record, I am not wearing this in support. I am wearing this in absolute fucking protest. We'll get into that. We'll get into that. If I join the show tomorrow, I have a nice rant. Let me just put it that way.
Yeah, I'm here for it. Yeah, but LA Knight takes yet another loss by way of Braun Breaker. Do y'all want to hear a piece of irony in history? Y'all remember Braun Breaker's debut? Do anybody remember Braun Breaker's debut in NXT 2.0?
No.
Guess who he was in the backstage segment with? Guess who he was in the backstage segment with? You'll never guess. L.A. Knight. You'll never guess who we beat in NXT. I believe it was his first major feud, the first match in NXT. Guess who we beat?
He wasn't LA Knight.
L.A. Knight. Yes, he was. He was LA Knight. He didn't switch to Max Dupree until he came to the main roster. Oh, he was LA Knight. Yes, he was. Now,
no more bloodline.
Funny. No. This is perfect. This is perfect. This is perfect. No, this is perfect. Let the transition man transition. Now, since y'all bringing up Jimmy Uso, let's talk about Jimmy Uso. Earlier this week, Sam Roberts, do y'all know who Sam Roberts is? Podcasting on a WWE panel. He had a very, actually, no, I ain't gonna pull it up here. I can pull it up here. He had a very interesting take on what should happen with Jimmy Uso. And let's see if y'all agree. You'll have to post a comment because I ain't gonna be able to see it if I'm sharing the stage. I'm sharing the stage. Me sharing the screen. Hold on.
Honestly,
all right. Here we go. October 27th. Can y'all see that?
Barely.
Can y'all see this?
Kind of.
Barely. All right, let me zoom in.
There we go. That's a little
what
bit
about
better.
now?
A little bit more.
A little bit more.
There we go.
All right. Sam Roberts has pitched for Jimmy Uso to become the Bloodline Hunter. Talk about gang affiliation. And put an end to the bloodline for good. While Drew was talking, he said, "You're blaming me? Maybe talk to Jimmy Uso, the black sheep of the family." I go, "Oh my God, he just told us. Drew is always right. Jimmy Uso did this. I think Jimmy Uso attacked Jacob Fatu because Drew said it. And it does make sense. I think he attacked Jacob Fatu, and if you ask why, it's gonna start building. I think Jimmy's gonna turn on Jey Uso, but it won't be like SummerSlam because Jimmy's gonna turn on Roman Reigns too. There is always this idea of bloodline hunters. At one point, Drew McIntyre was the bloodline hunter, but that got dropped. Jimmy doesn't want things to go back to the way they were. He's worried Jay is going to take it there. Jay is comfortable going back to the way things were before. Roman Reigns is comfortable going back to the Samoan family being in charge. The one thing consistent with Jimmy is he is against the bloodline reforming. What if the bloodline hunter came from within the bloodline? What if the guy that attacked, that was hell bent on destroying the bloodline, the guy that attacked Jacob Fatu, the guy who maybe will cause Jake in a world heavyweight title scenario? What if Jimmy was who has been searching for that singles identity, the thing that separates him, the way that Sammy found it, Jay found it, Solo found it, Roman found it? What if the thing that separates Jimmy from all this is that Jimmy is hell bent on destroying it? Jimmy is the bloodline hunter. What if Jimmy gets to the point where he gets to what if Jimmy gets to the point where he gets to the point where what the fuck? They can't stop him, where he is successful and he does something that none of them could do, and that is stop this thing. I love that Jimmy Uso is the one that stopped the bloodline from evolving. What do y'all think about that?
That's very intriguing.
That's very intriguing. Honestly, I want it to happen. I want it to happen because it works for everything. It works for everything. I like it because it does give Jimmy Uso a true identity. And when it's all said and done, if he would have been knocked off Jacob, he would have knocked off Jay. He would have knocked off Solo. He would have knocked off Roman. Why wouldn't he be a world championship contender or a world a threat to the world title? Why wouldn't we be believable as a world heavyweight champion? I can see it. And he's always had.
If he takes out the entire bloodline, then I could see him as a legitimate title contender.
He's always had more charisma than Jay.
Especially if he takes out Roman.
That's the end.
So the bloodline doesn't end with it, ends with Jimmy.
Yes, it's possible. It's possible, bro. Jay got over doing what he's doing now. So why couldn't that get over? That's pretty good. The bloodline hunter.
Why would you?
Shout out to all the BHBs out there, cuz I know that's weird coming from a third letter representative, but hey, man, if you know, you know. Shout out to all the BHBs out there.
So, okay. So you have him take out Jay. He's already taken out Jacob, apparently, allegedly, in this scenario. You have him
you
take
start
out
with Jacob,
Solo.
low man on the toe.
Do you have him
low
take
man
out
on the
Solo?
pole? Yep. The low man on the pole.
Solo and all his
MFTs. Yep.
You have him take out Jay. So you go from the lowest to the highest. So Solo and the MFTs. Yeah. So first you started with Jacob, then you go with Solo and the MFTs, then you go to Jay, then you go to Roman.
Then Roman.
And once you get to Roman, at that point, you have to be taken serious as a threat. I like it.
WWE might be on to something here. Hold on, wait a goddamn minute. Hold on, wait a minute here. Let me put my booking hat on. Hold on. Now, you know how they love to book for the moments, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell me a bigger moment. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. With this same storyline that Sam Roberts just pitched, at the very end, tell me a bigger moment would not be Jimmy Uso, World Heavyweight Champion, WrestleMania, in the ring with Naomi and his newborn child, or his 1-year-old, or whatever. That's a moment.
So are we?
That's a moment.
Are we talking?
They
Saudi
book for the
Arabia?
moments.
We talking Saudi Arabia?
I don't know. It don't matter. Like it don't matter. Like it don't like. Bro, okay, let's.
She won't.
let's get out of this mind frame of, oh, it's in Saudi Arabia, so it's a bad thing. No. WrestleMania is the
No. That's
move,
not
is
what
the
I was
money maker.
saying. I'm not saying when this WrestleMania rolls around, she will not have given birth yet.
So next year,
That's what I'm
you
saying.
can
So
do
you're
that.
saying in Saudi. So you're saying in Saudi Arabia.
However, look, okay,
I'm
what
not
I'm
saying
saying
it's
is
a bad
however
thing.
long,
I'm not saying it's a bad
however
thing at
long,
all.
what I'm saying is however long it take them to spread this out between Solo, Jay, and Roman. Oh yeah, Jacob, Solo, Jay, and Roman. However long it takes, rather it's 2 years, rather a year or 2 years. At the very end, it ends with rather that's like I said, rather that's in WrestleMania 28 or 48, whatever it is, the one after Saudi Arabia. However, like I said, however long it take you to draw this out. That following WrestleMania, the middle of the ring, main event, Jimmy Uso is holding the World Heavyweight Championship with his wife and his son or daughter in the ring. Tell me that's not a moment.
No, it's definitely a moment. I was just saying that would have to be in Saudi because she wouldn't have given birth. I'm looking at that too, trying to figure out exactly what the hell he's saying. But
Jacob
yeah, I mean
Jacob Fatu been there. You must be talking about somebody else.
Are you talking about Zilla?
Yeah, you got to be talking about Zilla.
I don't think he is.
At least not yet. But the way the WWE usurp talent. But yeah, tell me, hey, chat, tell me what y'all think about that.
So Jimmy goes through the entire bloodline.
Mm-hmm.
And then that ends with him winning the world championship.
Yep. Because who's to say? Naomi might have came back within that time frame and became the women's world champion again. That's happening, by the way. They're going to pick up with Naomi right where they left off when she comes back. It's a lot of money left in that.
Jimmy, world heavyweight champion. Naomi, women's champion.
Women's world heavyweight champion, yes.
Newborn, well, not newborn, probably 1-year-old baby in the ring.
Middle of the ring, WrestleMania.
Oh, shit.
That's a moment.
Oh, that's a fucking moment. That is a fucking moment.
They book for the moment, and it's the official close of the bloodline. Or is it?
So what you're telling me without actually telling me is the bloodline story continues for about another 2 years.
With the interesting twist on it, though, is Jimmy. I could take that.
It's a reverse bloodline, basically. Jimmy is taking everybody out.
Yep.
I could go with that.
Yep. How do you book each match? Ask me that at the end whenever we do the ask questions. Because that's a long drawn out. Matter of fact, look, I'll even start that one. You said what?
She says she was about 8 weeks pregnant.
Yeah, she just posted an ultrasound not too long ago, and the baby's definitely bigger. So she got to be at least about 4 or 5 months pregnant by now. 6 at the latest. At the very latest.
Then if that's the case, she would have given birth by WrestleMania this year.
Right. And then the year layoff.
Right. She won't be back right away.
Nah. At the very least, Royal Rumble 2027.
Right.
So Survivors somewhere between Survivors somewhere between the SummerSlam 2027 and 2026, I mean, and Royal Rumble 2027. Somewhere in there is when she'll come back.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I'm digging that. What my boy at? I need 2 people to chime in on that.
I could go with that as long as it's booked right. I mean,
well, the baby will be 1. 1 years old.
if you do it,
Jimmy ultimately is the voice of reason here.
if you do that, and you plan for that moment, then the baby would probably be close to a year. Yeah, no, I could go with that.
Now remember, they book for the moments. I'm only saying that. I gotta say this. I know you know, but I gotta make sure the chat understands. I'm only saying this because they book for the moments, and that is a moment. And it's a part 2, nonetheless. And everybody got theirs except Jimmy.
Trust me,
even Solo got his.
When she comes back, she's getting that title. She's getting that title when she gets back.
Yeah, like they're gonna pick up with her where they left off. I just hey, if y'all got a better way, if y'all got a better way to book that, because I love that. I love what Sam Roberts pitched. That was fucking amazing, to be honest.
If that actually comes to fruition, and they actually do Jimmy Uso as the Bloodline Hunter, members of the Bloodline, y'all better proceed with caution.
Yeah, because you got. Oh, and I got a question for the chat when we do questions. I got to pull this up. Hold up. I mean, with that being said, we actually can open the door. We can actually open the door for questions, because that's pretty much the end as far as Raw is concerned. There wasn't really nothing else noteworthy to talk about. I mean, Maxine Dupree get a future Intercontinental Championship title shot. Okay, cool. Like I say, the JD and the Sheamus match was the match of the night.
We know that Maxine ain't beating Becky,
right?
I mean,
and she said she got to call up a friend to make sure she's good.
She's gonna look strong in that match, but she's not beating Becky. That title is reserved for AJ Lee. I promise you. And by the way, AJ Lee.
Well, I will say this:
she's not injured. She's not injured. She's just on a book promotion tour right now. She's definitely not injured. She said she will be returning soon. When that may be, I don't know. But she herself.
Now I will say this: Bearded has been, for the last 2 weeks, Bearded has been championing Jimmy Uso. So if that really do come to fruition, I'm gonna call you immediately and get the lotto numbers. Because but I do need to see. I do need to pull
that shit with me too.
Nah, fact.
Because that's a
fact. We're going.
Man, I'm telling you, that is a great idea for Jimmy Uso though. And we're up here.
Yeah, fact. It's a great idea.
No ball on Jimmy Uso, but you know what? If he does take out the entire bloodline, he has to be viewed as a threat.
A threat for the world champion.
Absolutely,
for the world championship.
Has to be viewed as a threat. He has to.
Now, my peoples, this is the time where your favorite 2 heels like to open the floor. Matter of fact, before we open the floor, let's open the door. Yeah, for some more. Now, you are tuned in to your 2 favorite heels shooting the shit.
Wrong graphic. This is our Halloween edition.
Sorry. Yeah, you are now tuned into the Halloween edition. See, spooky hours. Your 2 favorite heels shooting the shit.
With you.
Like we like to do every Tuesday afternoon. We just here on Thursday on special occasion. If we cannot go on Tuesday, we'll most likely get it up. Pause on Thursday, 4 p.m. Central, 5 p.m. Eastern. Yeah. And make sure y'all tune in to my boy Talking Monkey Business with Monkey Man over there on YouTube. TMB with Monkey Man on YouTube. That's my boy. And my boy just had a birthday pass. Happy belated, my brother. Make sure y'all tap in with my boy, like, share, and subscribe. Let's support the people that support the channel, y'all. Shout out to my boy Bearded. He's always here every week. He's a regular. He's our tough critic of the channel. Yeah. Yes, sir. That's why
Yes,
my
he
boy got the
is.
wrench. Pause. Make sure y'all support my boy channel over there at Bearded Conversations on YouTube. He's up every day making these contents, y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Support the people that support your boys. And shout out to my boy For Show TV over there on the YouTube at For Show TV, as you can see right here on your screen. Make sure y'all give my boy a like, share, and subscribe, and tell him that your favorite two Heels has sent you over there. Yes,
That's
indeed.
right.
And friend of the show, our boy right there, Tiger Mike 84. If you like these cool Halloween graphics, as you see all on your screen, that's my boy Tiger. That's our boy Tiger Mike 84. He gets it done. He gets it right for us over here at the program. Make sure y'all go like, share, and subscribe to his channel, Twitch. Tiger Mike 84 live every Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
If I'm not mistaken, it's a weekend thing. Make sure y'all get in tight with my boy Tiger Mike 84. Yes, sir.
It absolutely is.
Now, let's open the floor to the questions. So, Beard, let's get D Blacks first, because that's pretty long and drawn out. You want to tackle this one first or what?
That's a tough one, man. Well, obviously, you start with Jacob Fatu. I mean, up until recently, Jacob Fatu has been booked as almost invincible. I mean, he's had people hit their finisher on him, and he just gets up from it like nothing, kind of like The Undertaker used to do.
You don't sell. But
now it kind of seems like you can. Well, first off, he hasn't been in a match in I don't know how long. I think against Jacob, you probably have to have it like maybe a sneak finish, like maybe a roll up or something like that, catch him by surprise. Bearded said he's gonna be talking to Triple H. He'll find out how all these matches are gonna be booked.
Now,
man, I think
you should start it like this. Is how I would start it. I'm gonna try to get through these four real.
Well, it's gonna be
real quick.
You're starting out with the weakest links. That's what Jacob Fatu is. He is the weak link.
Right. The base is gonna be Jimmy pretty much. Yeah, the basis is going to be pretty much Jimmy Uso is going to be climbing the ranks of the bloodline. He's going to start with the low people on the totem pole. He's going to work his way up to Roman. Obviously, Roman is the highest of high. He's going to be the ultimate end game. Bet. All right. So you started with this World Heavyweight Championship. Yeah, very nice.
So very nice.
I like that.
What order do you go in?
We had like the same way we had it. Jacob, Solo, Jay, Roman, in that order. That is the order.
What about the MLPs before Solo?
With well, they're not really the bloodline. Them Haku's kids. They not related. That's just
Tongans.
yeah. Just the motherfucking Tongans. Exactly. Yeah, there we go.
Exactly what the MLP stands
now, you know what? I'm gonna book this like the way I know WWE. I'm gonna add a part in here that I know WWE is not gonna do. But if this was me, this is the way I would do it. Since you asked me, I'm gonna tell you how I'm gonna do it. He starts with Jacob like he did. Now we also got to include the World Heavyweight Championship here, but it's not necessarily a bloodline member winning the World Heavyweight Championship. It's just Jimmy is gonna inadvertently cost Jay, which got to start there. They're intertwines or whatever. Now, it get revealed. Jimmy has attacked Jacob. Okay. Jacob comes for Jimmy at the Royal Rumble. They eliminate each other. However that works out. Either Jimmy eliminates We're using the Royal Rumble as a prop here. Either Jimmy eliminates what's this dude's name? I forgot his name just that quick. Jacob, or Jacob eliminates Jimmy. Either way, we're going to WrestleMania, Jacob Fatu versus Jimmy Uso. Okay, great. Jay's off doing his own thing, whatever. We're gonna circle right back to Jimmy and Jay. So after WrestleMania, we start building towards. I would actually take Jimmy Uso off of television. It'll be like Sting. One thing about Jimmy Uso is nothing's for sure. You never know when he's going to pop up, but his targets is specifically identified as the Bloodline members. Now, Jey Uso, Solo comes in here. Solo is repaired by this.
Let me interject for just a second. So you're booking a match between Jacob Fatu and Jimmy Uso at WrestleMania.
Yes.
Why not do it at Elimination Chamber? That doesn't seem like a WrestleMania-esque match to me.
It don't have to be the main event, but
no,
we've had a bunch of throwaway matches on WrestleMania.
Well, that's true. You do have some.
Like we've always had we have throwaway matches on WrestleMania. So why not give Jimmy and Jacob one? Like it ain't gonna hurt anything, and plus it's the building of Jimmy Uso is high profile. So you got to get Jimmy Uso in the most high profile moments as possible. That's why I don't want none of these matches happening on a Money in the Bank, on a WrestlePalooza, on a Bad Blood and bullshit like that. We need these on a SummerSlam, on a WrestleMania, on a Survivor Series, a Royal Rumble, however's whatever. That's why we use the Royal Rumble as a prop. We don't necessarily have to use a match at the Rumble, but we use the Rumble itself to get the match going. Now, we transition to Solo. By this time,
Fala didn't get destroyed. Roman,
we got to get there. We got to get there. We have to get there. Ultimately, we're going to end with Jimmy Roman Championship Ulufala. That's where we're going here. Jimmy ends up back intertwined with Solo. By this time, Solo has been repaired. Solo has started climbing up the ladder, but he can't really just close the deal just yet. On some Drew McIntyre shit, how he get, Solo has been in the World Championship picture, but he's never been a legitimate threat. Like never. But it was never believable that he was going to win the World Championship. I'm saying by this time, he actually gets built up to where he can be credible as a champion. But Jimmy is right there to foil it all for him. So whoever's your champion, rather it's Drew McIntyre, rather it's Sami Zayn, whoever you like, Jimmy is there to call Solo yet again. Sort of like how Solo debuted. Remember how Solo debuted?
Costing Drew McIntyre
the WWE Championship.
Clash
of the Castle. So now we're using that to set up SummerSlam. Yes, I know it. It's Solo on a SummerSlam card. But again, we're putting Jimmy in all of these high-profile matches on these high-profile cards so he can become a high-profile player.
So you're saying all these matches are going to take place at all the majors. These aren't going to take place at any. Okay, so
B-level pay-per-view.
So if he beats, let's say he beats Jacob he's going to beat Jacob at WrestleMania, all right? So then you're not going to have him go against Solo until SummerSlam?
Officially, yes. The one-on-one matches in some between him and Jimmy is at SummerSlam, but the story can start. The build-up starts at your Money in the Bank or whatever pay-per-view you want to put in between there, or two pay-per-views you want to put in between there. But it's not Jimmy wrestling on TV. It's him costing Solo. Because any match that we put Jimmy in on a B level show against a B level player puts him back in that B level pool. We need him climbing. That's why you're pushing Solo also, so Jimmy could be right there to foil it. He got to be an underdog. He already lost 3 of the guys. It's tough for him to be an underdog if he's hunting these people. And a hunter does what? Pick his spots.
You know what's funny? It's funny because just last week we talked about the possibility of Jimmy Uso being in the world title picture as a laughable concept. Now we're up here building this guy up to be strong to be a world champion. What the fuck happened?
It's the wrestling business. Sam Roberts happened, dog.
Got our minds
he should have never put that tweet out because now it's interesting. But are y'all following me so far? The basic point, are y'all following me so far? The basic point is Jimmy is getting on these high level pay-per-views, wrestling these high level matches so he can become a high level player in the end. Because he can't work an ass load of B level pay-per-views and then talk about going to get Roman Reigns. It's not happening. The point is Jimmy has to be believable. It has to be believable. Like the underdog story, we did that with Jay. We want him to be the total opposite of Jay. Jay will never and can never be Roman's equal. But if Jimmy does this, he most certainly can be his equal. Minus the long championship reign. I put it like this. He would have been, by the end of this, he would be more equal to Roman Reigns than what Jay would have been. So,
which is what the plan was from the start until he got hurt.
Which was the original plan.
The original plan was for Jimmy Uso to be the right-hand man. And then he got hurt.
So once him and Solo conclude, Jimmy is back off of television. You don't want him every day. You don't want to see him all the time because if you see him all the time, you're going to get tired of him. He's going to be overexposed. And this is going to run its course before we really get to where we're going. And remember, WWE, long-term storytelling. They book for the moments. So this is right up their alley. Cool. Now, long-term storytelling. This is how we're going to get Jay Uso. Jay is going to be in the Royal Rumble. Jay is going to be saving Jimmy just like he just did in this past, just like Jimmy just did for Jay. They're brothers at the end of the day, and that's going to supersede everything. I know he inadvertently cost Jay the World Heavyweight Championship way back when. But by this time, Jay would have came around to understand Jimmy's plight, at least at that time, right? To where his guard is down.
You skip Survivor
Series. I skipped Survivor Series?
Yeah. You went straight to the Royal Rumble from SummerSlam.
I did.
Yeah. I did. Survivor Series is the least
Survivor Series, y'all. Fuck. I don't know what you want to do with Survivor Series. I tell you what, he's not on the Survivor Series card. That's what. Okay, this is the part. I'm glad you said something about Survivor Series. Let me back up to the Survivor Series. He's not on the Survivor Series card. I know WWE is not going to do this, but if I had the book, this is what I would do. Wherever Zilla Fatu is at, whatever indie promotion he is at, I'm going to have Jay show up there. Halt whatever momentum you got going. Jimmy, I'm sorry. Have Jimmy show up there. Halt whatever momentum you got going, because that works twofold also. You get a high-profile wrestler on an independent card, and you give Zilla his biggest match ever. Win, lose, or draw, no matter what, it would be his biggest match. You would have fought a main event WWE superstar on an independent promotion. Exposure, brother. This is what this is. This is exposure. But you lose. You're losing to Jimmy. He's not on the Survivor Series card because he's off doing that. He got to get everybody. Everybody got to get got. He got to stop this bloodline from happening every which way, shape, matter, or form. And as long as Zilla is out there, he's a part. Because that's Umaga's son, if I'm not mistaken, right?
It is.
Hey. I know that's never going to happen. WWE ain't going to do that. Because, you know, I mean, if it ain't TNA or Evolve or WrestlePro Noah or whatever.
I mean, TNA and WWE have a working relationship. I mean, Zilla and Enzo was on TNA not too long ago. So, I mean, it's not far-fetched.
I don't have Jay winning the world championship nowhere in sight. Like, no time soon. If ever again.
So you're saying the end game of this is Jimmy beats Roman and takes the world title.
Yes. That world championship going to end up on Roman Reigns. I mean, it will. Like, I mean, Hulk Hogan left for 9 years and he came back and got a token run with the belt. So it can happen with Roman. I know that was long-winded and that was just one question, but that's pretty much what I got. Have him go get Zilla on the Independence around Survivor Series time. He comes back for the Royal Rumble. He eliminates Jay, and he goes on to win the Royal Rumble. That's how he get in the ring with Roman. And now it's all on the table. He done took out everything. He done took out everybody. From Solo to Jacob to Zilla to Jay. Now he gets the last remaining. He gets the big dog, for lack of a better term.
So you don't have a match with him and Jay. You just have him eliminate Jay from the Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I don't want to see a match with him and Jay.
I mean,
I don't want to see
neither
that.
Neither do I.
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that, bro. I don't trust that they'll go in there and actually have a kick-ass match.
He just told you.
I just did.
Just did.
I started with your question. How do you book each match? That's what I just did for the last 10 minutes.
So how does he?
Long story short.
How does he?
Long story. Clean in the ring. Roman, as much work as Jimmy has put in, Roman still don't take him serious. Roman still overlooks Jimmy. Roman still try to little bro or big bro Jimmy. But Jimmy is going to get him the same way he got the rest. Because you never see it coming. You sink an empire from where? From within. And that's how it goes.
So
that's how I would do it. That's how I would do it.
In game, Jimmy beats Roman, takes the title, and the bloodline story doesn't end with Jay. It ends with Jimmy.
It ends with Jimmy. It's kaput.
I like it.
It's finished. It's done.
I like it.
Because now everybody has officially been a champion. Well, everyone of relative importance, at least, have officially been a champion. Everybody got a high-profile match here or there. And you got a high-profile match at WrestleMania here or there. We saw the story of Jay. They tried with Solo. They tried with Jacob, but Jacob was never slotted to be the guy. But
Solo. I mean, Solo definitely.
Oh shit. Well, that is the story. The fact that he is the fact that he is hunting him down because okay, look.
He doesn't want the bloodline to reform. He is against the bloodline reforming. And Jay is trying to reform the bloodline, apparently. So Jimmy starts taking them out one by one so the bloodline can't reform. That's how you. That's
Right.
the basis of your story. I don't think Zilla ever is coming to WWE.
Nah. I at least not no time soon.
I don't think
Not
he.
no time
I,
soon. If
I
Jacob
don't
could
think.
get there, Zilla could get there.
I'm
Because
sure he
Jacob was
can,
way
but
well,
I
Jacob
just
was in a
don't.
way worse position than Jacob was in a way worse position than Zilla. I still don't understand how they got him into Canada, but that's neither here nor there, I guess. Trips broke out. Trips brought that Halliburton.
Hmm.
Mm,
If you know, you know.
yeah, fact. He dug up the same Halliburton Vince McMahon had. What questions do y'all got for y'all boys?
We got 8 people in here. We should have some questions.
8 people. Oh wait. Oh yeah.
We'll drop to
I got
7.
a question.
Sure.
I got a question. And this is for you and everybody in the chat. And I heard him speak on this while y'all talk about it. I'm gonna go pull up his quote so I can read it. But it made me think about it. I said enter, goddamn it. Hold on. Entre Kurt Angle WWE or Kurt Angle TNA? Will Solo try to recreate the bloodline? No. I hope not. But yeah, there we go.
Man, that's a tough one because whew, that's tough. That's a tough question, and the only reason why is because he had high profile success in both organizations. Him arriving to TNA was a seismic event, honestly. It got more people watching TNA. I mean, still not anywhere near what was watching WWE, but when he did go to TNA, it got a lot more people watching TNA.
Yep.
I mean, he was part of the Main Event Mafia. He was, I mean, I'm going to go WWE Kurt Angle, just slightly above TNA Kurt Angle. Just slightly above. I mean, both. He made an impact in both. So, I mean,
Now, this clip right here made me think of that. This clip right here made me think of that. Hold on. You all right over there?
yeah, I'm good. I'm just like, damn, that was actually a good fucking that was actually a good fucking question.
No, well, check that. Check that. This is Kurt Angle.
My favorite wrestler of all time. Gosh, that's a tough question. So many to choose from. Who's your favorite wrestler of all time?
Man,
my favorite wrestler.
I had better matches, and that's hard for me to say because I had some really great ones in WWE. But I came into my own. You know, you have to remember when you're a wrestler, a pro wrestler, you don't really come into your own until 6 or 7 years in the business, and that's right. That was right when I quit WWE. and went to TNA. And I was having some knockdown, drag out matches with AJ Styles, Samoa Joe, Sting, Jeff Jarrett, you name it, Bobby Roode, James Storm. A lot of great talent. You know, Motor City Machine Guns. I wrestled those too. Jay Lethal. Just a lot of great talent down there that I got the opportunity to work with. And you know what? When I left WWE, I was salivating at the mouth because I saw so much talent in TNA that was untapped that I was like, I can't wait to get down there.
Yeah, nah, that right there, that made me say, yeah. When I had to think about it, I said I might have to take TNA Kurt Angle over WWE, because in WWE, Benoit was his apex. Like Benoit was his apex. I know he got his matches with Brock and all that, but it was him and Benoit. Like him. If you have never seen this match, I highly recommend you go watch Royal Rumble 2003, Boston, Massachusetts, WWE Championship, Kurt Angle versus Chris Benoit. It was the story. It was the beginning of the push for Chris Benoit to become a world heavyweight champion. That was the beginning of his story right there. And Kurt and Shawn Michaels was good. Kurt and Austin. Yeah, Kurt and Austin. And that's okay. It's Kurt and Brock, Kurt and Austin, Kurt and Benoit, and Kurt is one more person I'm forgetting.
Kurt and Shane.
I don't. Yeah, I could put that on there. Can I? But I'll be putting one match on there.
Kurt and Brock, Kurt and Austin, Kurt and Benoit. Didn't Kurt have a match with Hogan?
Kurt and Shawn. That's it. Yeah, he had a match with Hogan. He had a match with Hogan, but it wasn't. All right, my boy. It wasn't like. It wasn't like Kurt and Benoit, man. Like I still maintain that's his apex. That's his apex. Kurt and Benoit.
Kurt and Edge. Yes. Forgot about that one.
But when you put these feuds up, obviously Kurt and Shawn, Kurt and Benoit is gonna reign. And maybe Kurt and Brock. But when you start putting it up against Kurt and Samoa Joe, Kurt and AJ Styles, Kurt and Sting, Kurt and Christopher Daniels, Kurt and Bobby Roode, like you said, these things TNA is gonna reign. I'm telling you, because these are not just one matches; these are multi matches that were great. And you got to remember the time in Kurt's life at that point. The fact that he was out there wrestling the way that he was a fucking menace. Yeah. And in TNA, he was the guy. Like, he wasn't playing second fiddle to The Rock or the Cena or the Austin or whoever. He was the guy. He came in the door, the guy. His debut. Think about this. Kurt's debut in the WWE happened at Survivor Series 1999, correct?
I believe so.
And he came out a white meat, a heel Olympian. Y'all remember the gimmick, man. Y'all remember. For him to debut in TNA and his first thing is to headbutt Samoa Joe in his fucking nose. That was so badass because at that time, Joe was badass. He's still badass now, but not like then. I'm rocking with TNA, Kurt Angle. I gotta rock with TNA.
Fair enough.
And plus, he had 10 years in TNA.
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah, probably. Yeah, he had 10 years in TNA. More time, more feuds. I could.
I don't know. I think I'm his WWE theme holds a special place for me,
You
even though the
suck.
Patriot had it first.
You suck.
Yeah, the
suck.
Patriot had it first, but yeah, his AJ Styles TNA theme was hard.
Mhm. So
Yeah,
let's talk about LA Knight for a second.
yeah.
Yeah. What would you think about a storyline or gimmick where, say, LA Knight gets attacked by somebody and gets the chair wrapped around his head? You know the whole stomping of the chair thing.
Is
Or
this the
some
Bubba? Is this the Bubba Ray Dudley storyline pitch where he loses his voice and he don't talk for forever?
Did Bubba Ray say that?
Yeah, hold on. Bubba Ray
Are
Dudley
you
pitched
fucking
that.
kidding
If
me
that's
right
what you're
now?
talking about,
I just made this shit up on the
dead
fly. Are you
ass.
fucking kidding me?
Like I'm dead ass.
I
I'm about to
thought
pull
about
it
a
up
story.
right
I
now.
thought about a story where he fucking doesn't talk for a little while.
Hello, right quick.
Are
I'm
you
about to tell you right
no.
now.
No, please tell me. Please. No. Please tell me I did not come up with a fucking idea
I
on the
think he pitched
fly.
that on. I think he pitched that on Busted Open. Yeah, see, look. I'm about to
Fuck.
show it to you right now.
No, come on, man. This is some bullshit.
Nah, dead ass. Hold on.
I honestly thought of a gimmick where LA Knight couldn't talk.
Look, Bully Ray pitches LA Knight loses his voice in WWE feud storyline. WWE Hall of Famer Bully Ray suggested on Busted Open Radio a storyline where LA Knight loses his voice in a brutal feud, enabling heels to mock him and building sympathy for a triumphant return that positions Knight as a top babyface. The proposal comes after Knight recent losses, including the defeat of Braun Breaker on Raw amid fan frustrations. I mean, you get the rest. You get the rest. Yeah, Bully Ray beat you to the punch. Bubba found this wood. Pause.
That's some bullshit.
I'm not mad at that, D Black. Nah, TNA was the shit. It was. Their glory years is 04 to like 09. Whenever they started that Aces and 8 shit. Bullshit. And really, when they took away the 6-sided ring, they should have never did that.
That was Hogan.
That was their identity. That's what made them stand out.
That was Hogan. That was all Hogan. Hogan said
What
that a wrestling ring should not have 6 sides, that a wrestling ring should only be squared. That was Hogan. Once Hogan came in there, he started making changes that took away TNA's identity. Him and fucking Bischoff. I really cannot believe I came up with that idea and
yeah, Bully Ray gotcha.
Wow. Motherfucker needs to stay out of my goddamn mind. That would be a great idea. Man. I think that'd be a great idea, honestly.
But have the luster worn off of LA Knight by now, though, because he loses everything all the time. They say nothing has never been done in the wrestling business.
That's bullshit.
Well, they say everything has always been done.
That's why they're recycling storylines. Are you talking about the actual Lunatic Fringe song?
That's you, blacker fellow.
Are you talking about Hang on.
My boy say be a heel and just say Bully Ray stole it.
Oh no, I mean, yeah, I mean, I said motherfucker needs to stay out of my goddamn mind.
Yeah.
No, that. I mean, I think it's a great idea, but I mean, like you said, has LA Knight kind of lost his fucking luster right now? I think he needs to go back to SmackDown.
Yeah.
I think maybe he needs to go back to SmackDown. I mean, I don't really know what he would do over there, because then you probably just feed him
He's
the
not
Solo
winning the
and
WWE
everybody.
championship. Yep.
And I'll tell you one thing, I mean, that's crazy. Like, it's really sad to
LA
see
Knight
how
is in
far.
a very
It's really sad to see how far he's fallen. At one point, he was in a match with Roman Reigns for the WWE Championship. And now, at this point, I don't know what to do. I mean, to be honest, if his contract is coming up, I wouldn't renew it. He just re-upped, didn't he?
Yep. He's there. He's there at least for the next 3 years minimum. Minimum. And he got paid a lot of money. At least more money than he would have been making anywhere else.
I think he could no. TNA is partially owned by WWE, so couldn't go to TNA. So you're talking about
They don't partially own it. They don't partially own it. They just got it written to where if TNA were to go up to sell, they the first ones that could bid on it. So,
oh my god. Well, okay, so your yes is in response to the classic song Lunatic Fringe. I don't remember when Kurt Angle used that, but that actually would have been a great fucking song for Dean Ambrose to use. Because they called him the Lunatic
I hated
Fringe.
the Lunatic Fringe version of Dean Ambrose.
I did too, but I mean, that would have been a great, idea, I guess. But it's really sad to see what LA Knight's come to, because now it just seems like he's just. I don't think he's ever going to get his championship.
It just sucks. I mean, like, again, if I'm being fair and honest, I mean, there's nothing he does that stands out outside of his catchphrases and his promo ability. But even then, that's Rock Hogan-esque, which I don't blame him for. I mean, they're two of the most successful people of all time. Why not emulate them if it's successful? And I mean, they'd have beat the passion out of them. I mean, other than collecting the paycheck, what else is it? If we're being honest. But what does that do?
What does that
do?
Do anything.
Because now you gotta it's also a bad business move to turn LA Knight heel because he sells a lot of merchandise. A lot. Normally, when you turn heel, your merch sales get tanked. Normally. So, part of the reason why they didn't want to turn Cena heel.
Like,
those years.
Like, what do you do with him if you turn him heel? I mean,
you gotta have a baby face for him to foil. And obviously the long-term goal with Braun Breaker is he will be a baby face. Like, that's happening. But for now and the foreseeable future, he's gonna be the top heel on the brand. And when you bring Seth Rollins back, I don't want Seth Rollins to go in as a heel. He should go in as a baby face. He should go in as a heel.
Yep. Damn good song. I didn't know that Kurt Angle actually used that, but That's pretty cool. I'd have to. I'm gonna have to look up some of that. No, the 6-sided. I mean, the 6-sided ring was TNA's identity. It was the thing that separated them from everyone else.
From everybody.
Everybody else. You had a 6-sided ring. You had a 6 sides of steel match. You know, and Hogan came in.
One of the best moments in.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Check it out, but like
shit,
Hogan ain't
bringing back a goddamn thing.
But
if Hogan bring back anything, I'm going to go pray today.
Should it for real? I mean, but like that was their identity. And that's
one of the greatest moments in TNA history was Elix Skipper tightrope walking the top of the cage and doing a Hurricane Rana. Oh my goodness! If that man would have lost his balance and fell, Jesus Christ! I want to say he did that on James Storm. I know America's Most Wanted was in that match, but man, it was a lot of fire shit in TNA. America's Most Wanted, the X Division, Jay Lethal when he was Black Machismo.
Him and Rick
Samoa Joe.
Him and Ric Flair having the woo off.
Oh my goodness.
That was so crazy.
Oh my goodness.
But like when TNA decided to bring in Hogan all of a sudden decided, okay, well, you know, wrestling is traditionally a square ring, and that's what we're gonna go with. And because it was Hogan and because it was Bischoff, they went with it. And even after Hogan left, they went back to the 6 sides.
At that time, bro, TNA wasn't in a position to tell Hogan no. I mean, unfortunately, you got him here for a reason.
Hold on a second.
But
I mean, yeah. TNA could have been so much more if they would have stuck with their identity.
Right. Because they had it going on the X Division also. And the women. Oh, man. The beautiful people. ODB. Velvet Sky. Well, Velvet Sky is the beautiful people.
Even Awesome Kong. Awesome Kong,
Gail Kim.
Great over there.
Yeah. Her and Gail Kim is some of the best shit they've ever done. Yeah, Mickey James when she went over there. Victoria when she went over there.
Hardcore Country. Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't hot on Christy Hemme, but that's neither here nor there.
I mean, Christy Hemme was what she always was. I mean, but I mean, I don't know if you really look at it
a diva.
Yeah. But I mean, if you really look at it, like TNA had so much potential to actually be one of the major players. And they just, I mean, yeah.
I didn't.
You didn't what?
I didn't like DNA, bro. It's okay. It's not him per se. It's just the way he was being portrayed on television. I didn't like that. Because at one point I thought he was going to be the breakout member of the Shield, but obviously that's wrong.
Ended up being Seth Rollins.
Because his promos, the way he carried himself, it had that Roddy Piper type of feeling to it, and I thought that's the way it was going to go, but obviously no.
I love that fucking promo where he got assigned to a shrink, and by the end of it, he had the shrink crying. That shit was that was gold.
I don't know. Vince. I don't know, bro. Vince was tweaking. For every hit Vince got, he got a few more that didn't even make it to the end zone. That field goal fell way short. So it was either right down the middle, it was either far right or far to the left.
there's a lot of times where I think
Is
they
more?
sat backstage and
Well, my good
I
peoples,
mean,
on that note,
yeah.
if we ain't got no other questions, we gonna go ahead and wrap this here up. It's been 2.5 hours on this good Thursday. And I'll give it like another 60 seconds. But Lyra turning on Bailey. Jimmy, Bloodline Hunter. Let's get that booked. So Bearded, you said you was gonna call it, you gonna talk to the Trips, you was gonna give them the slips. So let us know.
He get oh man, my wife.
What's our Chipotle order? Shit. Barbacoa, steak, and a
Carne
burrito.
asada. Carne asada.
Brown rice, cheese, a little bit of red sauce. We got us some action here. Barbacoa and steak, by the way.
Oh damn, you do 2 meats. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, that's what half and half. Yeah. That's the only way you can really get it, unless you order it in the store. But
yeah.
Yes, Lyra turning on Bailey. That has to happen. They got us thinking that Bailey's going to turn on Lyra, but nah, I think it's going to be the other way around. They're gonna.
I hope so, because
they're gonna play us on that one. They're gonna make us think that Bailey's turning, but then it's gonna be Lyra.
Oh, Hogan is gone. Bring back the second side of the ring. Well, they're WWE promotion now, pretty much. Not necessarily saying they are WWE, but they are WWE light at this point. And I mean, they might as well, because this partnership, it does a lot for them. It got their world championship on WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I remember when they tried to go head to head with Raw. Now that was funny. Now they just got the feeling they said just a little bit
that
too
lasted
much. January 4th, 2010. 1 week.
No, they went head to head for, I think it was about 6 weeks, and then they came out and made an announcement and said, no, our show is actually I think
it was a fight.
I think it was longer.
It was a fight until Bret Hart. It was a fight until the Bret Hart and Shawn Michaels segment, and they got put to bed abruptly.
No, they never. They were
Bret Hart's first.
They were never in the game. They were.
No, I'm saying at that point, WWE was not. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. On that particular Monday, when it started, you started out hot. You had a steel cage match. That's when Jeff Hardy came back and he was sitting on top of the cage. Yeah, you started out fighting, but by the time we got to Bret and Shawn, it was over. It was kaput. There was no more fight to be had. There was no more fight to be had in the sense that you're not beating Bret Hart's first appearance on Raw in 12 years since the screw job.
Shit,
you're not beating that. And
shit, they actually stayed on Monday night for a little more than a year.
Well, I'm not doubting that, but I'm saying it was only a fight that one night up until this segment. Once Bret and Shawn was in the ring, it was over. There was no more fight to be had.
No. That's crazy. I didn't realize that they actually
in the first quarter, basically the scope.
That long.
The first quarter, the score was 7-7. By the time we got to the Bret and Shawn segment, it's the second quarter now. Oh man, it's blowout city. Put the women and children to bed.
It's Broncos Redskins Super Bowl 88.
Put the women and
Where the
children to bed
Redskins
because it's about to get
they
ugly
scored
quick.
35 in the second quarter.
It was a fight just for one quarter. Because, like I said, you started out hot.
I wouldn't necessarily say TNA didn't need Hogan.
No, they did. They did. They did. They was going nowhere fast.
It really were.
Remember the glory years. Remember the glory years is 2004 to about 2009, and and from 2009 until like 2011, it was all about the women. And once the Gail Kims left and the beautiful people and everything else, it was over. It was done, data.
They tried to. Aces and Eights could have been so much better.
They booked it like the NWO.
They definitely did. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Vince Russo at the helm.
Like, don't get me wrong. Bully Ray being at the head of it was actually a good idea. But then after Bully became champion, it didn't seem. It seemed to lose.
You got him on TV having a fake wedding to Brooke Hogan.
Oh my God, yes. That was
yeah.
That had Hogan's fingerprints all over it.
And let us not forget, and I'm gonna end it on this note right here. Let us not forget Victory Road 2011. Let us not forget. I don't even have to tell you what happened on that show. Just that title alone should tell you everything. Victory Road 2011 main event TNA World Heavyweight Championship. If you don't know, go look it up. Go look it up. If you don't know,
you got to be talking about Jeff Hardy against Sting.
Come on now. I wish WWE could have booked. Yeah, facts. Now, to be clear, Ray LaMonica, whatever you want to call him, Raymond LaMonica, is not retired from professional wrestling as a singles competitor. He's retired as Bubba Ray Dudley. That's retired.
Yes,
he's still an active wrestler. So they still could probably give him a run as Bully Ray. Now I wouldn't, because it's over. You missed your opportunity. When they brought back the Dudleys, in 2016 or 2015, whenever that was, because I know by 2016 they was on the in WWE, because that's when Enzo and Cass came out to talk about fumbling billions of dollars. That was the time you could have had him be Bully Ray. You could have had that, but you know,
Yeah, when you talk
my
about
boy Bearded
Victory
is
Road,
going the fuck out.
When you talk about Victory Road 2011, I mean, you have to.
Yeah. That just saying the name of the pay-per-view does it right there. Like, that's all you gotta say is just the name of the pay-per-view. And that's it. You can't remember shit else from that night, but those 3 minutes.
Where you had to have Sting forcefully hold Jeff Hardy down. Like Eric Bischoff,
which is a black,
literally came out and told Sting, "Do not let him up."
And to do that to Sting is terrible.
Wasn't that the night the fans started chanting bullshit and Sting's like, "I agree with you," or was that when it happened?
Yep, walking up the stage, he was like, "I agree."
Where Hogan laid down for him in WCW at Halloween Havoc. Was it that one, or was it?
No, that was at Victory Road.
Yeah, because the fans started chanting bullshit.
He was walking up the ramp.
Walking up the ramp. He's like, "I agree with you."
Yep. Shit. It's bullshit.
go.
But what's not bullshit is that you all locked in with your two favorite heels coming to you live on this Thursday. It's
Wrong
your
image.
two heels shooting the shit. God damn.
With you, wrong image, but yeah, our Halloween edition.
So you doing that? The Halloween edition of the two heels shooting the shit.
With you.
Yep. Coming to you live like we like to do on the YouTube and soon to be Twitch and TikTok.
Soon.
Make sure y'all go tap in with our boy Talking Monkey Business with Monkey Man over there on YouTube, Talking Monkey Business. Yes, sir. Make sure y'all tap in with our boy Bearded Conversations at Bearded Conversations over here on YouTube. No, he was not. He was the opposite of sober. Make sure y'all tap in with our boy For Show TV.
Impaired.
And make sure y'all tap in on Twitch with our boy Tiger Mike 84 on Sundays and Saturdays. MLB The Show. Yes, sir. Mm-hmm. Yes, my boy was definitely high.
Oh man,
he is higher than what I'm about. Never mind.
He was. He was above Scott Hall, and that's saying something.
Oh yeah, that's saying a lot. Now, as we like to end, how we like to end our show, this is, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, STS proudly brings to you is Tag Team Champions of the World. I am not the Road Dogg Jesse James. He is not the badass Billy Gunn, and we are not the New Age Outlaws. And if you are not down with that, we got 2 words for you. And happy Halloween. Yeah. Make sure y'all be safe out there trick-or-treating. Make sure y'all get everything you like and everything you need. And with that being said, we are out. Peace. Oh, our 3 favorite heels. My bad. My bad. I'm going to make sure I say it right next time. Our 3 favorite heels.
Yeah.
But
y'all
with
heels,
that being said,
all y'all heels out there, make sure y'all invoke that dad tax tomorrow night.
Yeah, facts. Make sure y'all tax that candy. Yeah.
That's right.
And make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to support the channel. We will be back on our normal Tuesday, this coming Tuesday. Make sure y'all tap in with us. And make sure y'all stay tuned, stay locked into the channel because the schedule might get twisted a little bit due to work hours might change a little bit. So we still gonna try to push this show out every week. So be looking for us on Tuesdays, Thursdays, and possibly on a Saturday. Just stay tuned. We will post it in the community on YouTube. If you are subscribed to our channel, you should be able to see whenever we post. Very nice. See, now that's heel. Now that's heel.
That's definitely heel.
That's heel. But with that being said, y'all be safe out there. Peace.
Later.